André Onana's football journey has taken one of the most dramatic financial turns in modern football. Just 1 year after becoming one of the most criticized goalkeepers at Manchester United, the Cameroonian star has rebuilt both his reputation and market value in Turkey. Now, after helping Trabzonspor win the Turkish Cup in his debut season, Onana is once again becoming a major football business story, and the money behind his future could reshape Manchester United's summer plans completely. The Turkish Cup final against Konyaspor was more than just a trophy victory. It was a financial statement. Trabzonspor defeated Konyaspor 2-1, and André Onana delivered 3 crucial saves that secured the title and instantly increased his market value across Europe and the Middle East. For Trabzonspor, the trophy meant prize money, European qualification opportunities, sponsorship growth, and global media exposure. But for Onana personally, it may have completely changed the trajectory of his career and his earning power going into the 2026 transfer window. Back in England, Manchester United had already started moving away from Onana after a difficult period filled with expensive mistakes, defensive instability, and pressure from fans and media. When manager Ruben Amorim arrived, the club made a major squad evaluation. Onana lost his place first to Altay Bayindir and eventually to Belgian goalkeeper Sen Lammens, who became United's new first-choice option. That decision was not only sporting, it was financial. Manchester United are trying to reduce wage pressure, rebuild their squad, and create room for new transfers under financial sustainability regulations. Onana's massive salary quickly became one of the club's biggest concerns. At Manchester United, André Onana earns a base salary of around £120,000 per week, which equals more than £6.2 million annually before bonuses. But during his loan spell in Turkey, his compensation package exploded financially. Trabzonspor agreed to cover his entire salary package, including a guaranteed annual base worth between €3 million and €3.5 million, a massive €1.5 million signing bonus, and performance-related bonuses estimated at €800,000. Altogether, his earnings during the loan period pushed him close to €5 million total compensation, making him the highest-paid player at Trabzonspor. One of the biggest financial advantages for Onana came from Turkey's football tax system. In the United Kingdom, elite footballers can lose nearly half their income through top tax brackets. But in Turkey, footballers benefit from a much lower flat tax rate of around 20%. That meant Onana kept significantly more of his actual earnings compared to what he would have taken home in England. Financially, the move became one of the smartest short-term decisions of his career. Now Manchester United face a complicated financial problem. Despite Onana rebuilding his reputation in Turkey, the club reportedly still wants to sell him permanently this summer. The challenge is that his wages are about to increase again because Manchester United secured Champions League qualification. His contract reportedly contains a clause that restores his full salary level once the club returns to Europe's biggest competition. That means his already expensive wages could rise even higher this summer, making it difficult for potential buyers to afford him. This creates what many insiders are calling the Onana paradox. Manchester United want to sell him to generate transfer funds and reduce their wage bill, but his growing salary and long contract until 2028 make negotiations extremely difficult. Clubs interested in Onana may hesitate unless United agrees to subsidize part of his wages or lower the transfer fee significantly. In modern football, this is where finance becomes more powerful than football itself. For Manchester United, the Onana situation is part of a much bigger rebuilding project. The club is trying to recover financially after years of expensive transfer mistakes, massive wage spending, and inconsistent results. Despite qualifying for the Champions League and increasing commercial revenue, United still face pressure to balance spending while strengthening key areas of the squad. Selling players like Onana could help finance new transfers, reduce salary obligations, and create flexibility under financial regulations. At the same time, Onana's success in Turkey may have reopened doors that once looked closed. Clubs from Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and even parts of Italy are reportedly monitoring his situation because experienced goalkeepers with Champions League pedigree remain valuable assets. Winning silverware with Trabzonspor did not just give him another medal, it restored belief that he can still perform at a high level under pressure. Back home in Cameroon, the victory created national pride. Cameroon's Minister of Sports and Physical Education, Prof. Narcisse Moel Kambai, officially congratulated André Onana for his outstanding performance and contribution to the Turkish Cup triumph. The statement celebrated not only the trophy, but also the way Onana represented Cameroonian football on the international stage. And now the biggest question remains, what happens next? Will Manchester United cash in on Onana to fund their rebuild? Will Trabzonspor attempt a permanent move despite the enormous salary demands? Or could a wealthy Saudi club step in with a financial package impossible to reject? One thing is certain, André Onana's future is no longer just a football story. It is now a major money story, and every decision this summer could involve millions. Thank you for watching. For more content, subscribe to our YouTube channel Money Behind Football.